We completely swept yesterday in the NBA, an undefeated day, 2-0. Today, it's Thursday, November 27th. As always, hop on PrizePicks and Underdog Fantasy and give you guys my three best bets every single day. The VIP always crushing on there. Yesterday was only two picks because Giannis Antetokounmpo got ruled out. Still, those two picks we absolutely cashed. Should have been a 3-0 day. I'm going to go over that, but before I do, guys, if this video hits 30 likes, I will pin an extra bet in the comments. First comment up there will be pinned. We've hit, I think, 8 of our 10 pin bets this season. Haven't been able to get it over the last couple videos. Only a couple likes away. Go down there, hit a like. It's free. Just takes one click. And while you're down there, guys, go and subscribe. You can check our account. You can check our channel. We post a video like this every single day, giving you guys our three best bets in the NBA. And what I always do is I find value on PrizePicks and Underdog. I tell you where the Underdog lines are lower, where the PrizePicks lines are lower. Yesterday, for Jaylen Brown, over 5.5 rebounds. On Underdog, the over 5.5 was only giving a 0.86 multiplier. You see this Desmond Bane's 0.81. It was only 0.86 for Brown. PrizePicks was letting you take this at even money. So that was better on PrizePicks. Bam Adebayo, 28.5 PRAs though. The line was 29.5 on PrizePicks. On Underdog, it was 28.5. Almost landed on the hook, so it was much better to play on Underdog Fantasy. I always find this value. Yesterday, a complete 2-0 day. Before I get into the first pick that is lower on one of these apps, guys, Sleeper has the best deposit match by far out of any sportsbook, out of any daily fantasy app. With our code BROS, they will give you $20 free, no deposit required. Like I said, no other sportsbook, no other daily fantasy app uses this. You have to use code BROS. They're literally holding a $20 bill in your face. Just take it, build it up to a couple $100s with some profitable bets. And worst case scenario, if you lose it, who cares? You don't have to use any of your own money. They give you a free square right off the jump with code BROS as well. Available in all these states and all these provinces in Canada as well. It's a no-brainer. Every single person watching this should be getting on Sleeper. Use that code BROS, get that $20, build it up, and just make some free money. You don't have to put any of your own money in. Pick number one, we're going to go over here and search up LeBron James. His points line on PrizePicks is at 21.5. Go over to Underdog Fantasy, and you can guess they're different on these apps. On Underdog Fantasy, you can take it at 20.5. So LeBron, over his last 3 games, he's only played 3 games this season. We have 25, 17, 11, so over in one of his last 3. These 2 games was back in April. I really don't count that. The first game, he did come back, this game against Utah, where he scored 11 points. I had him on the under. I officially made a video saying, go under on LeBron James, 17.5 points. It absolutely cashed at 11. Now I'm saying take the over, because looking at his minutes, 29 minutes his first game, really wasn't playing that much, really wasn't looking to shoot that much. He obviously went under and then under here, but pretty close. And then here he did go over 25. The reason I do like the over 20.5, you see his minutes are starting to creep up. We see 32 minutes. We see 34 minutes. I would not be surprised if he plays 32, 34, maybe even up to 36 minutes if it is a close game. Second reason I really do like it, go over here to NBA defense against position, shows the best and worst matchups in the NBA. Go over to power forwards, and you can see Dallas is bottom 10 at giving up points to power forwards. LeBron has done well recently against them as well. If we go over to LeBron James, I don't know why this is sorting weird. LeBron James versus the Mavericks, you have over, under, over. The only game he was under 18 points, very close to this, just shot 6 for 12. Not that many field goal attempts, still has hit in 80% of his last 5 games against the Mavs. They're bottom 10. PrizePicks is going on here and raising this lineup because they know it's too free at 20.5. Absolutely love it on Underdog officially as my first pick. I've picked 2 and 3 that also have value. My second pick is better on PrizePicks. Before you get into that, you really want to be going over here, getting on PrizePicks, getting on Underdog Fantasy, using code BROS, BROS, because both of them will give you free money. They'll give you free picks, and they'll give you the ability to line shop and go find values. Go find where the picks are better on each of these apps. For PrizePicks code BROS, they will add $50 into your account once you play your first $5. So deposit any amount with code BROS. So you put in $20, play your first 5, now you have $70 into your account. Underdog will do the exact same thing, exact same structure, but instead of giving you $50, they'll actually give you $100. So you get on Underdog, use code BROS, put in $20, play 5, now you have $120 into your account. Also, wherever you play right now, you know about free picks. All these apps, any daily fantasy app will run a free pick for you guys. It's a direct correlation. The more apps you're on, the more free picks you're going to be able to take advantage of. So the more profitable you are going to be. PrizePicks runs these constantly. Underdog runs these constantly. Sleeper runs these. So now imagine you're on PrizePicks, you're on Underdog, you're on Sleeper. all these apps run a free pick on the same day. You're literally going to be making triple the free money. Like there's a day you can just make a free $50 if you're on all these apps. It's a no-brainer. Get on as many apps as possible. That's why we have a code BROS, so you guys can truly be profitable making these picks. Pick number 2, we're going to go over to a same situation we had with Jaylen Brown yesterday. Look at Donovan Mitchell, 4.5 rebounds on PrizePicks. Go over to Underdog Fantasy, and what do you see? You see his 4.5 rebounds. You're only getting a 0.88 multiplier. Same thing that I told you happened with Jaylen Brown. Is 5.5 rebounds. You could just take it on PrizePicks, but Underdog, it was lowering it down to a 0.86. This is a 0.88. Looking at Donovan Mitchell over his last 5 games, what do you see? 1.8935. So in general, 1, terrible, obviously. 8, 9, absolutely crushing this. 5, he did go over. What is the reason Mitchell is on this? Like, his line is pretty high right now. What's the reason Underdog is absolutely butchering this payout? Go over to the matchups. Atlanta recently, 2, 1, 11, 4, 6, 5. So in his 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, over his last 8 games, he's been over in 5 of his last 8, but he's actually been under in 3 of his last 4 recently. One of those, he only played 27. So guys, why is this line at 4.5? Because go over to the Cavaliers injuries. We'll go Cavaliers injury report. And what do you notice? We go over here. We have Jarrett Allen, one of the best rebounders in the NBA, out for this matchup. You have guys like Darius Garland day-to-day, DeAndre Hunter day-to-day. It really doesn't matter if they play. Without Jarrett Allen, Donovan Mitchell gets way more rebounds. That's why we have seen these games like 8 and 9 rebounds. Going over to NBA defense against position, just go to rebounds in general, and you'll see the Hawks are kind of in the middle. If anything, they give up more rebounds than, so yeah, they're actually pretty low. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8th most rebounds in the NBA just in general giving up. This is a team that shoots a lot. They play pretty fast. They can get in games where they just like have poor shooting nights, giving up a lot of rebounds. Donovan Mitchell over his last 5 games has averaged at this 5.2. If Underdog is telling you they're only going to give you a 0.88 times, that probably means this pick is going to be very profitable on PrizePicks. It's the same thing that happened yesterday, this one. I'm going to take the over 4.5 rebounds with Jarrett Allen out in this matchup. That's why he's had so many high rebound games. Going over here, before pick number 3, guys, on the VIP, we send out 4 extra bets every single day. We go on a ton of 3-0, a ton of 4-0 runs. I'll give you guys 4 picks like you see here every day to the premium VIP subscribers. But for free, I'll give you one of those best bets for completely free. We don't only give you the pick, we also give you a massive word write-up. So if you go to Winible, it'll be the second link in our description. It'll bring you to this page. Firstly, it's a no-brainer. Get on the free pick. Get at least one extra of those 4 bets every single day. These are our favorite picks. These are our most profitable picks. We give you a massive word write-up on why I like these bets, hitting at around a 70% rate. But then also, guys, go join the 7-day pass. Go join the month. This will pay for itself in 1 or 2 days. And the rest of the week or the rest of the month will be straight profit. I make it super affordable because I want as many people on here as possible. I want us all cashing out together. It's just a big group of guys all playing picks together, all cashing out, all loving the premium VIP. 4 extra best bets every single day on the Winible, second link in the description. Pick number 3, last pick of the day. We'll go over here, another pick with some value. Anthony Davis, you'll see his PRA line, 31.5. Go over to PrizePicks, search up Anthony Davis and what have they done. They've raised this to 32 PRA. If you go over to the points, you get it 19.5. If you go over to the rebounds, it's kind of different. Underdog, you can take the 8.5 rebounds, but you have to butcher your payout. PrizePicks, it'll just have it at 9.5 rebounds, 22.5 points plus assists, and then they don't even have that just in general. So why? What's a better pick? Is it better to go under on PrizePicks or is it better to go over on Underdog? I'm going to take the over 31.5 PRAs. PrizePicks sometimes does update their lines faster. So if they're going here and just raising it up to 32 PRAs, that probably means a lot of people are on this over. Probably means the over is probably going to hit. Going over on Anthony Davis in his last 5 games. Hit this in 4 of his last 5, but really go to Anthony Davis's game log. Anthony Davis game log. And we can see this most recent game, he got injured. He played 7 minutes. It obviously doesn't count. So he has hit this in 4 straight games. If we want to actually look at his last, he's only played 4 games this season, hit this in every single game. If we go over to the Lakers and search for power forwards, what do they do? They're bottom 3. They give up the 3rd most points just in general to power forwards. Rebounds are more stingy. They're more like middle of the pack, but honestly not a terrible matchup. The main reason why I like this, I think it's a game where it could be close. I don't think Lakers or Mavericks blow each other out with Davis playing. I really do think it's a competitive game. That's why I think this pairs well with the LeBron James over. So 32 PRA, they already raised it up. Another thing we can look at, I had searched up here. So if you go over to LeBron James versus the Lakers, and is not LeBron James, Anthony Davis in his one game against them right here had 30 PRA, so under this 31.5. But you got to understand, a lot of times players, when they verse their old team the first time, they go over and they just pass a lot. Like, they don't shoot a lot. That's why a lot of times when I see a player have a revenge game or play his old team, I always take the over assists. I find they normally have bad shooting games, but they have good assisting games, and that's what happened here. Not a great point game, but had a great assisting game. I think second game back in a good matchup, in a game that's going to be close. I think he goes out there and has a better scoring game because his line is 19.5 points, but here he only scored 13. If you got 19.5 points or 19 points, he crushes this PRA line, getting the rebounds, getting the assists in a good matchup. I think LeBron James and Anthony Davis are both great picks here, both great picks to correlate with each other. I think Donovan Mitchell has a ton of value because Underdog is absolutely butchering his payout. We have the VIP. We're going to send out 4 extra bets every single day. Remember, guys, go hit a like on this video. Once we get 30 likes, I will pin an extra bet. If I'm going to tell you guys to do one thing, if there's one thing you're going to do today, obviously get on PrizePicks, get on Underdog with code bros, but it's get on Sleeper. Not a lot of people are on this app, so the lines can be a little bit, if you're compared to Underdog and PrizePicks, they're not going to update as fast, meaning you can find value. And the best part is they have the best deposit match of all time. Literally $20 free, use none of your own money, just put in code bros, build it up to a couple hundred, take that out, and that's literally a side hustle. First link in the description, or just download from the App Store and use code bros. Sleeper's the best app to get on. Let's go 3-0, and I'll see you guys tomorrow.